Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the world of Asilk, where today we will be messing with farming. Yes, farming indeed. As you can see, I have my district set up and ready to go. If you look at the map here, we have lots of fertile land, lots and lots of fertile land over here. It's the only fertile land on the map, really, other than this area, and this area. But we will be building our farming district here, like I said last episode. And let me fix this mic a little so it's a bit closer to my mouth. Okay, cool. So how do we make a farming district? Okay, first of all, we need to obviously set this to farming industry. Now, after you've done that, to create farmhouses is really simple. All we have to do is just start plopping down some industry in the area. Now, I don't want to zone this whole thing as farms. I want to actually make it look like a farm. Farms usually have wind turbines. This is a really good area for wind turbines right here. So I think I'm going to make a turbine farm out here, because we're not going to connect the power to the power grid in the city. We're going to have it kind of have its own separate power grid over here. So I'm going to just place down 4 of these. Eventually we'll add more though. As for power lines go, I'm going to actually try to make them a bit more neater. Yes, neater. So we're just gonna have them, follow the road construct a bit like that. Like so. We're also gonna have a few houses out here in this area. Although it would help if we were actually connected to the roadway. I'll just do this for now. I'm not expecting a lot of traffic out in this area of the town. Yeah, this is a problem. We'll just do this. But eventually, I want to run a highway somewhere towards here and have it end around here, because right now there are no highways. Maybe a highway that goes from here. Maybe in the future, I'm going to modify this highway so it goes straight, and then have it turn left here, meet up with this highway. I don't know. But for now, this one lonely road will be the bridge between this part of town and then this part of town. So that's how it is. Okay. So anyway, oh my god. Okay. So we're gonna have a bunch, like some tiny houses along here too. So instead of using all 4 spaces, because if you use all 4 spaces, your houses end up looking like this, and I don't want it to look like this. They're a bit too big, especially these square houses. I don't like this modern look. I kind of want like a nice suburban look. So this is gonna be like the suburbs of the suburbs, I guess, if you want to call it that. I did download some workshop stuff. Oh, okay. We're gonna use that later. I did download some workshop farm stuff, but doesn't look like they've been updated yet. So, I mean, doesn't look like I have them here. So, just gonna zone some. I wonder why this area is not being zoned yet. Maybe it's because it lacks power. Put a wind farm right here, a wind turbine somewhere here. That way, this industry could develop. Maybe I'll put some around here too. and water. Um, we're gonna have our own water system around here because it's kind of expensive to run pipes all the way from the city all the way over here. So having water towers is really beneficial. Though I'm not sure how much water this thing can produce. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, we need sewage as well. That's gonna be a bit problematic because I don't have sewage out here. Maybe we do have to run pipes. Whatever, we'll run one pipe. If we could. Come on. We'll run one pipe over here. There we go. Now we have the aesthetics of the water tower without actually having a water. I mean, without actually... Hold on. What am I even saying? This should be... Yes. Huh. It is connected, right? No, that's why. Figures as much. Okay, cool. There we go. And, you know, we need some greenery out here because just some plains isn't gonna cut it. So we're gonna take these trees. I got this idea. I mean, I saw this on Strict Toaster's channel. He took trees and he basically all he did is he lined the thing with trees. Although I did download something called a tree brush. I haven't found it yet though. Hold on. I swear there was a tool called the tree brush and I downloaded it, but I have no idea where it gets stored. Oak, tree with leaves. Well, yeah, tree with leaves, of course. Maybe this is a tree brush. No. Alright, so we're just gonna put some oak trees along here. If only there was a faster way to do this. So I'm gonna start lining stuff with trees and stuff and adding some trees and such, and I'll show you what it looks like in a bit. Alright, so a bit of progress right now. As you can see, I decided to use this tree to create some neat looking tree farms, or whatever you call them. I think it would be cool if we were to run a little dirt path around this area. Make it like attached to this home right here. Maybe we can do that. And then start adding little paths along this area. Hopefully this doesn't destroy the trees, because if it does, I'm going to be really sad. Okay, and I was thinking, for a small little farming village like this, there should be some like small family-owned shops that families set up, honestly. So I should, oh crap, need some power here. You know what, I think I'll just put down a wind turbine, like right here. No, right here. Water. Okay. We should set up a little area where people sell some stuff, like little family-owned shops. So maybe here and here. It'll be a little cool little shopping center, and We could put some parks down, although I am lacking in the agriculture parks department. Or we could put some hedges around here. It's alright. It's alright. Power seems to be a pretty big issue here because we don't really have much sources. I mean, like, since we don't have a lot of buildings grouped together, power is pretty much split. So I think that should be good in power thing, or I don't know what you call it, man. We need some more people out here in the suburbs. We need like a residential area, basically, like, because there's a lot of the industries here. They need some workers, and there are no workers because no one's gonna drive. Let's see, no one's gonna drive like 20 minutes, or not even 20 minutes. No one's gonna drive an hour just to work on a farm. It pays less than minimum wage. That's kind of dumb. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna build like a suburban community around here. Nothing big, you know. Just enough to support a good amount of houses. Maybe a little. I don't know how to make cul-de-sacs, but just a little neighborhood like so. Eventually, the housing will get a bit more sophisticated, but for now, this should be pretty good. So these are going to be our workers for this farming community, and eventually I'm going to make this all suburban area and then more city a bit here, but for now I think we're just going to have this little section of people living here, and of course we need to supply these guys with water. Yeah, I can fix the pipes later. And power, again, it's kind of expensive running power lines from here to here, so I'm just gonna build a wind plant like that. Even though they don't like it, I don't care about their opinions. Okay, anyway, we need some more. Let's see, we could use some more businesses around here. Of course, industry. We need to stock up on industry. So I have little farms here and there. This is going to be a really big sector of land here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to look on the workshop to see if there's any like ploppable farm ploppables I can put in the city, make it look a tad bit better. So, alright, we'll see about that. Alright, so I found some really cool stuff here. One of them is a plaza park. No, not my bad. So we got some, like, alright. Slope too steep. Figures, yo, figures. But I really want to try this out, so bear with me right here. Alright, that's right, I have a terraforming tool. So let's, I think this is the smoothing out, so we can smooth out the terrain here to make it more suitable for farmland, so to say. You know what's interesting? Like, it's barely doing any terraforming, but it's like draining my money. Look at that. It's okay though. I have like 4 mil in the bank, so it doesn't matter. Please tell me I can place these down. Come on. Alright, so what is this thing? This thing is a piece of garbage. Okay. Okay. Welp. Farming champ. These are too big. No, it's these roads. They're too steep. QQ. I'm sad. It's actually pretty cool. It's a little baconary. Oh, baconary. They're gonna cook up some bacon here. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Phil's field. I see no houses here. I'm gonna have a little housing around there, I guess. And this is kind of frustrating because we need workers, obviously, and these guys, I don't think they are working here. Yeah, look, they're going to the city for work. Like, really? There's no work for you here, though. Ah, whatever. These things can be unemployed all they want, because these are supposed to be fields. Wait a minute. These are supposed to be actual buildings, but they're not showing up as buildings. It's quite hideous, actually. What happens if we zone a reasonably sized area like this thing right here? What if we zone this whole thing? Hopefully it'll actually turn out alright. That's what I'm hoping, at least. We could also start lining this with trees. Actually, we could make this a dense forest. That wouldn't be too farm-like, I don't think, so we'll just leave it at that. I'm telling you guys, this is the most tedious work right here. Actually putting down the trees. It's actually really tedious. But it's worth it at the end because the end result is gonna look really nice. So yeah, I'm gonna let the town stimulate a bit, or I'm gonna satisfy this residential demand out in the city because we need some more workers. It looks like even some industry here are low on workers. So I'm gonna do that for a bit, and I'll show you what it looks like in a bit. So after a while, I tried restarting my game, but my factories are still, my farm things are still ending up like this. It's kind of frustrating, I'd say, but actually, it's starting to fix itself. Probably have to delete these and rebuild them. It looks like. Let's try it. Oh yes. Oh yes, there we go, baby. There is no fire coverage here, so these guys are screwed when it comes to fire coverage. There we go. Well, I forgot what I was building last episode, but let me walk you through some stuff I did. So I found out how to use the tree brush thing. Basically, you just select a tree and then you press the up button in your numpad, and you can place trees down like that. It's pretty cool, I'd say. What else? So these guys, for some reason, aren't getting any sewage. Assuming I have to bump up my sewage budget and my water budget. I'll just do that. Oh wait. Okay. Too much. There we go. Although it doesn't matter, I have like 4 million gold anyway. It doesn't matter. To be honest, I think this is caused by the elevation difference. Oh yeah, I don't think I showed this in the last clip, but I try to make a little. This is my attempt at a, those rice farms where there's like it's like a plateau. I tried doing that with the Terraform tool. It didn't really turn out as I expected it to, but it's still cool nonetheless. Now these are the buildings I want right here. That's pretty good. Also these buildings, these are some corn. What else? What else do I have here? I got compost, we got chicken coops. Excuse me. But I think it's turning out really nicely. I really like it. We need to put some more agriculture or some more industry in here. So I'm just gonna make some little crossroads like that inside of these big circles, because if we had just this empty space and all these circles, it would kind of look pretty plain, I'd say. These guys are a bit annoyed because apparently wind turbines generate a lot of sound. Don't explain why. I try to expand out our little wind turbine farm here. It's actually looking pretty cool, nicely. So I think I'm just going to make more of these. I feel like zoning a big chunk of farm or of industry at one time is a bit better than zoning little chunks, because when you zone little chunks, you get things like this, which aren't really the most attractive. So I've just been following this protocol where I just zone randomly here and there, and so far it's been working out quite nicely. I've been trying to mix in these taller trees because they stand out more, I'd say, than the normal shorter trees. I think I should have used these instead of the oak trees. Maybe I can make 2 rows of trees here. But I really like it. This is the first time I've done a farm like this. Like, I just looked up some reference pictures and looked at some videos, and Strict Toaster really has a good tutorial on how to make realistic farms, I'd say. Of course, I would love it if the assets actually worked, these ploppables. Let me see. I would have liked it if these ploppables were actually in working order. It looks like it could work in this area, because this is a relatively flatter area. So let's see, what is this? You see, a lot of my buildings are turning out like this. I have no idea why. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. But anyway, I think this is a good place to end off the video. I know most of the stuff I've done was off camera, but you get to see the results nonetheless. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please click that like button if you liked it, and thanks for watching. Bye.